come with me on an indigo trip. Yes, this is the location that until recently was a Chapters, and yes, I'm still upset about that, even though it's been like 6 months. Anyways, the reason that we're here today is because my dad had the books he wanted to get, and I wasn't gonna say no to a bookstore trip, but I find it funny that I already have copies of the books that he picked up, and he said he didn't want to read my copies because he said, and I quote, he doesn't want to read a book with rules, which, like, my only rule is that you return the book in the same condition it was when I lent it out to you, which doesn't seem like too much to ask. Also, I forgot that the Primal Blood and Bone came out, and I don't even know if I'm interested in this series anymore because it's been like 4 years since the last book came out. But anyways, I'm now checking the alphabet. I don't remember the alphabet. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, there we go. I remember where M goes in the alphabet. And I was looking at The Maid and Her Monster, which is our book club read for this month, but I didn't end up getting it because it was expensive. And The Way of Kings is one of the books that my dad did end up going home with. We did look around to see if there was another copy of it, and there was one in trade paperback, but he did end up going with the Marsmack paperback because he doesn't really care about, like, the copy of his books as opposed to what I do. And I have never seen this edition of Mistborn in stores. I have this edition, but, like, it took 3 weeks to be delivered to my house because it came from, like, across the continent. And then I did end up picking up The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue for my friend for her birthday. She does know I'm getting this for her, so this isn't like a birthday present spoiler, so happy birthday, Harm. Here we go. I looked at Artemis by Andy Weir because I'm in the middle of Project Hail Mary, which is so fucking good, but I didn't end up getting that today. Also, all the copies were, like, in not good condition. Briefly considered getting Red Rising. I also didn't get that. And then I saw this, To Bargain with Mortals by R.A. Basu. This is one of my most anticipated releases of this fall. I didn't end up getting it today. I'm going to get it next week when it actually comes out on October 28th, and I'm so excited to read this. And then I also ended up picking up What Moves the Dead by T. Kingfisher, which has been on my list for a while, and I'm excited to give some fungal horror try for Halloween. And then The Martian is the third and final book that I do end up going with. I'm so excited to read this. This is one of my favorite movies, and those are the 3 books I got, and I actually showed some restraint, and I'm kind of proud of myself for that.